Welcome to the Elevator Showcase. I'm so glad you're here. It's September. We've made it 9 months into 2021, which is 2020 part 2. We did a good job. We've done it. Give yourself a round of applause for being here. I'm Ashley Whitehurst. I'm your host for tonight. We're going to do some quick housekeeping and then get into the show. We have an amazing lineup tonight, and I'm so happy you're here to see it. So first, running the show in our booth is Bruce Holtman. So be sure to love all over him in the chat. He likes emotes. He likes smiley faces. He likes hearts. He likes it all. But something Bruce likes a lot more is if you subscribe to the channel. That was a seamless segue into trying to get you to subscribe to this channel that you are watching this on. This is the Trident Network. And the Elevator Showcase is part of the Trident Network, which produces and hosts all sorts of content. Shows like these, videos, podcasts. There's a web series up that you should all go check out. But we can't do it for free and alone. We need you. So be sure to subscribe if you can, or they also have a Patreon if you want to donate money to the Trident Network. That would be awesome because you are not paying for a ticket to come see our show technically. So it kind of weighs out. We don't want to do this for free forever. Y'all get it. Anyway, so what is the Elevator Showcase? Okay, so this showcase was created to do away with all the gatekeeping we've seen in our theaters and to amplify artistic talent in various mediums. Each of our performers gets 5 to 6 minutes to do whatever they want. And if you like what you see, follow them, support them. I don't know, there's probably some Venmo handles in there, like throw them some cash or tips, whatever. We love it all. We love accolades a lot. So use that chat. That's super helpful. It makes us feel good and that we're not just screaming our talent into the void. We have a great group of people performing tonight. We've got some songs, we've got some poetry, we've got some videos, we've got some hiking tips, which is awesome and probably pretty important right now because it's fall and people are starting to get out, so as you watch, please engage in the chat as much as you can. And we are celebrating all the folks who put together pieces tonight and thank them very much for putting themselves out there to do such wonderful work. We're happy you're here. We're happy our artists are here. So enough of me because I'm not the star of the show. Our performers are. So into the elevator for the first time, we have Deb Shaddon, and she is here to give us some hiking tips. So let's get into the elevator with Deb.
Getting ready to go on our hike. Just about getting ready to start. Today we're going to work on a little bit of preparedness, what it means to be prepared. Now today I'm only going on a day hike. This hike is different than some of my backpacking hikes because I only have to carry this lightweight day pack. But in it I still have essential supplies. And it's important that you're prepared even on day hikes because you never know, you might get hurt, something could happen. Just all good to keep that in mind. Dude, I'm going for a hike. It's gonna be a great day. All right, listen, I don't need to be prepared. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? I don't even need a trail. In fact, I'm just gonna walk in the woods here. Bug sprays for bug lotion and deterrent. We've got a couple different kinds here. This is the Picoderm. I like it. It's a lotion. It's really bad. I've got some Maxi Deep. So don't need any bug spray because I got these plants. These are natural plants. I don't even know what this is. Maybe a hazelnut bush or something, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rub it on my arms, all right? No mosquitoes. Navigation's important, even though I have GPS on my phone and the trails around here are fairly well marked. Always bring a map. These blazes mark the Superior Hiking Trail. It's how we know we're on the right track. Cloudy today, so I don't know which way is north or south. Did I bring a map? I don't need a map. Who needs a freaking map? I'm just gonna go with what I think is the best way to go. Always a good idea to bring lots of water. This is my trusted Micheli bottle filled with 32 ounces of water. It's a lot of water, but it's a pretty hot day. Creeks are dry up here, so you got to be prepared. Also, brought some snacks, some salami, some trail mix. We're gonna have a little bit of that right now. Enjoy the view. Been out here for a couple hours. I'm kind of thirsty. Didn't bring any food because I had a big breakfast. Didn't bring any water because I'm thinking it might rain, and if it rains, I'm gonna get something to drink just from nature. So we've pretty much reached the summit. From this point on, it's gonna be mostly downhill, following the riverbank. That's gonna get a little rocky. I've got some good boots on. These are Keens, they're waterproof, not really worried about river crossings. Another important thing, you gotta wear some good socks if you're gonna be hiking. These are wool. Recommend wool socks, even in the heat of the summer. So when I go on a hike, I don't like bulky shoes or socks. I just like these flip-flops. They're kind of minimalist, you know what I mean? And sometimes I just go barefoot. Hiking poles. Some people don't like them, I like them. I feel especially in the downhill sections, they give you a lot more balance. You don't need trekking poles because all you need is a stick that you find in the woods. All right, we're going to talk a few more items of preparedness. It's getting a little dark, not too dark yet, but I do have this headlamp, fresh batteries, always bring fresh batteries, and I don't think it's going to rain. Got this trusty old rain poncho. This could also serve as a bivvy. When it gets cool, it's always good to have an extra layer or two. All right, the wind's picking up, it's getting chilly. Probably should have brought another layer. It's all right though, I got some thick skin. Maybe if I just keep moving. Enjoying the spoils of hiking. I don't know where I am, dude. Freaking lost. What the hell? And it's raining. Do I think it's time to quit? Yeah, I think it's time to quit.
Awesome job, Deb. Please give her all the love in the chat. I'm personally not sure who I would follow on that. One person seemed like they were having a lot of fun going off trail. And the other person seemed like they were also having a lot of fun staying on the trail. So let us know who you choose to hike with. Great work. Let's keep this show going. I know of at least one person unafraid of a ghost, and I want you to meet her. So into the elevator we go with Jackie Duleba and her friend Paula.
Hi, how you guys doing? If you like this video, turn this way. I can't really see our faces. If you like this video, like and subscribe our YouTube channel and put some gravy on it.com.
Some gravy on it, bitch.
You gotta go get that domain right now. Anyway.
Knock, knock, trick or treat. Who's there? Put some gravy on it.
That's right. Put some gravy on it. Okay, so here we are at the historic, turn that way, Maxwell Mansion. Now, what is the Maxwell Mansion, you ask?
I ask, what is it?
I'm gonna tell you. Dr. Maxwell. Came in from Chicago with the Wrigley's and all his like high power.
And Miller Lite.
Dr. Maxwell had friends named Wrigley. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Wrigleys, but yeah, they're kind of a big deal.
I am kind of a big deal too.
Okay, we gotta put our ghost hunter faces on because we are here to hunt ghosts.
And this place has been here since the 1800s.
It's been here since the 1800s, and Dr. Maxwell came in, and he was friends with the Wrigley, and they created
he surgeried people.
They created Lake Geneva.
In the basement.
I'll get to that. Come on now. You think the ghosts are going to respect us if we got bunny ears?
Yes.
God damn it. Ghost hunter face.
Okay, yes.
Hi
We're
there.
on the scene at the Maxwell house.
We are
Looking for ghosts. What?
Hi. How you doing? I'm Jackie Duleba. This
I'm
is my
not.
friend Paula Scala. We have developed a company called Put Some Gravy on It Inc.
.com.
.com. Serious ghost face. So we're at Dr. Maxwell's mansion, and he used to perform surgeries in the basement. Well, therefore, the place is haunted.
Uh-oh.
And we are here.
Okay, seriously? The gate is right there?
They cannot get out right now because the ghosts are preventing them from leaving. We are here to find
I helped them.
Okay, so anyway,
Okay, back to the scene. And scene.
the place is haunted.
From the 1800s.
From the 1800s, Dr. Maxwell, along with the Wrigleys, invented Lake Geneva.
That's word on the street.
And you know what else they did?
Put some gravy on it.
Goddamn right they did.
Knock, knock, trick or treat. Who's there? Put some gravy on it.
And
subscribe to our channel.
.com. And put the...
Here we are at the Maxwell Mansion
in the haunted basement
of Wisconsin. What town are we in, Jack?
Lake Geneva.
Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, at the Maxwell Mansion.
Yeah.
Getting ready to knock on the speakeasy door. Do it, please.
Drink.
Here we go, guys. Watch for orbs.
Put some gravy on it.
Oh my goodness, please give Jackie Duleba all the love in the chat and Paula, but I'm not sure if ghosts have Twitch in heaven. So I'm assuming that's what happened to Paula. She's now a ghost. So give Paula love in the chat. And Paula, if you're out there, please type to us. Let us know you're okay, how the afterlife is, and if there's Miller Lite there. That's something I'm dying to know. Great work, everybody. Deb and Paula, that was incredible. We are going to do a double Jackie header. I love this. I love when this works out like this. We've got Jackie Wiles here tonight, and she's here with another entry from her Filthy Millennial series. Let's get in the elevator with Jackie.
Should I quit today?
That was super relatable. I assume I don't have children, but I've babysat children before. That felt very relatable. Jackie Wiles with an incredible piece. Yes, Jackie, you should quit and do something else. That's my advice. That's it. If anybody else has other advice, please drop it in the chat. Great job, Jackie Wiles. We're very happy for that piece. I love this next piece a lot, and I think you will too. So let's see what Susie Carroll has to say.
Grief isn't just for death, but it's not for death either. Here's my dad. He died on 2/20/2020, just like a dedicated math geek obsessed with numbers would. And here's my mom. She has Alzheimer's. It's turned her into a different person. A fun person, but still not my mom. So, I lost both my parents, really. Here are my kids. As babies, elementary school aged, and making each other laugh so hard in a Baker Square after a violin concert that Sprite squirted out of the younger one's nose. I can't describe how much I loved being a mom. But I don't know what my role is anymore. They're adults now. I miss taking care of them, planning out fun for them, making good memories for them. I had a sense of purpose when they were little, and I knew what I was doing. Not so much now. Speaking of family stuff, we used to have big family parties with aunts and uncles and cousins. We'd have games and music and dancing. Here's Thanksgiving at my house, a Christmas photo at my sister's, and my dad dancing the polka with my Aunt Mim in someone's basement. A lot of those people and places are just gone. But even some of the relationships are just different or destroyed. Reconciling myself to the truth of some of those relationships was very hard for me. But I realize now I idealized and ignored the reality of some people and organizations in my life. The photo of my daughter kicking the Lego Queen represents me kicking those people and places to the curb. It leaves a gaping hole in my heart. It's not just my personal relationships that have changed. I also quit my job in January after 7 years of settling for something that didn't match my talents or my temperament. I just collected a paycheck and some misery. I tried to replace it with some new stuff. Here's some proof that I did stand-up, wrote some sketch comedy, and was on a couple of improv teams. I haven't figured out what any of that means, though, other than I had some fun. I went through menopause last year, although my body did make one last sad attempt at a period. It has changed my body in unexpected ways. Apparently, my ovaries controlled my joints, alcohol tolerance, and whether or not my ear makes a whooshing noise. This is just a partial list. I miss feeling like I can bounce back from these changes. I don't like the finality of them. I didn't choose them. But I can and will today choose to take that last step of grieving.
Thank you so much, Susie. That was awesome. And really, I think a lot of folks would probably really resonate with that. So thank you for sharing. And great job on the music, Bruce. Got to give you a little shout out. Bruce does it all, y'all. So more love in the chat for him, more love in the chat for Susie. Amazing job. I have it on good authority that we have a famous rapper here with us tonight. So let's get in the elevator and see who this rapper is. I'm excited. Let's go.
Dear son, when I found out you were mine, I felt feelings I'd never felt before. I've had platinum albums and been the most successful pop star on the earth. I've seen success being sad. I've seen success being happy. I've seen success being alone, and I've seen success with too many friends. I made a rule for myself: no new friends. I was tired of feeling alone in a crowd. So I settled for being alone in a smaller group of people. Then I settled for just being alone. Then I heard about you. Maybe I shouldn't share this, but I'll admit at first I thought you were a get-rich-quick scheme. I thought she was using you to get to me. Well, maybe it worked. I love you.
Dear Dad, I love you too, but I don't really know what any of that means, except the part when you said you feel alone. I do too. Can we hang out?
Dear son, here are some things you need to know. They're gonna try and take advantage of you. They're gonna try and take things from you that are yours alone. They're gonna take what you earned and say you owe it to them. They're gonna say you're Drake's son, aren't you? And the opportunities you get will be double-edged swords. They'll come with responsibilities. They'll want you to speak on my name. And I don't want you to feel like you have to. You don't have to tell anyone about me. I wouldn't have told anyone about you unless I had to, and for that, I'm sorry.
Dear Dad, why didn't you want to tell them about me? Don't you love me? My birthday is coming up. Do you want to come? It's a Minecraft party. We're having chocolate cake.
Dear son, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I was gonna tell the whole world, just on my terms. You know, like a big rollout. It was gonna be a whole thing. But they took that from me. They took that from us. I'm sorry, son, but I can't make your party. I'll be in the studio, working on this album. Maybe after the party you could stop by. Maybe you could have a feature. Start your career a little early.
Dear Dad, I'll ask Mom, but I have school, so it's hard to make trips.
Dear son, tell your mom I asked. Tell your mom I thought it would be a good idea. Tell her I'll tell her myself if I have to. By the way, son, this album is dedicated to you.
Dear Dad, Mom said she wants you to tell her yourself. Can you teach me how to ride my bike? My mom's too busy. Oh, and what does dedicated mean?
Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. Please give it up for Richard and Atticus Clark. Richard is the bigger of the two Clarks and Atticus is the smaller of the two Clarks. So give them all the love in the chat. They're both watching tonight and very excited. That was amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. Fantastic job, you guys. Great. Okay, so our next piece is truly a song of our times. It's about our frustrating and stressful world, and it was written and recorded by stressed out people over the past 4 days using text messaging and email. And wow, the internet can be good sometimes because we were able to create a song. So I'm joining my friends Nate, Lauren, and Rosalie in the elevator this week. So let's go. Great job to all of those involved. I guess myself included. Please give Nate and Lauren and Rosalie all the love in the chat. They were incredible. Their voices, their harmonies, the piano, the guitar, all of it. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. We're closing out the night with another newbie, and I'm so excited because you're in for a treat, for we have been blessed with a fantastic piece from our very own Nick Thompson. So let's jump in the elevator with a newbie.
On writing the beat. Should I quit today while I'm ahead? And what I mean is while my body remains horizontal between the gentle pressure of 5 more minutes and the support of silence. And today I just don't feel like peeling myself away from bed and into life, and I'm not sure I would call it that most days. And sometimes I find glimpses of peace during the waking hours. And perhaps I am inflating peace with quiet. And perhaps the problem with life is the noise it makes and how it taunts and stirs and consumes and drives you crazy. And you imagine your life as a car making its way down a highway with 2 wheels glued to the rumble strip. And this stimulation wears you down slowly. and eventually the wheels will fall off. And so you ask yourself if you should quit today while you're ahead and in the safest place you've found in this life. And I am undoubtedly referring to being tucked tightly or loosely in the whisper of bed. And some of the noise will be missed. And what are you supposed to do when you are no longer certain you can hold life's noise in perspective? And so after some time, you lift yourself from the support of silence and punch the clock once more and do what you can to shape the noise life makes around you. But you are not the producer or the engineer. And all you have are lyrics to get you through today, and tomorrow will feel like a long way off. And you will ask yourself, should I quit today, more than once? And I am saying, ride the beat and write the song you need to hear and show up for as long as you can.
Told you that one was going to be a good one. Nick Thompson, please give him all of it in the chat. If you want to hear more from Nick Thompson, he does do a podcast called Feel for the Game, excuse me, which is on another network, the Area Code Network, which does all the best podcasts in the world. So be sure to check them out. Thank you so much to everybody who's here tonight, everybody who has performed tonight, some really incredible pieces. And I'm really honored that people shared some very vulnerable pieces with us. It's awesome. And a reminder why we do this creative work. It helps connect us in a time when we feel so disconnected. Please give Bruce all the love in the chat, even more than you've already given him. I'm telling you, the show would not happen if he was not here. He makes it all easier for all of us to be able to create whatever we want, and he makes it happen. So we're all grateful for him. So be sure to make sure that he knows that you are too. Elevator Showcase is part of the Trident Network, so you can check out more shows on this stream or the tridentnetwork.com. Our next showcase is September 22nd, and it's going to be a longer showcase. We're going to experiment here with a little bit of different parameters. So we're giving a few folks 10 to 15 minutes each to do whatever they want. So come back and check out and see what these artists can come up with when they have more time to show off a bunch of different skills or do completely realized plays or whatever. You have to come see it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be different, and I'm excited about it. If you would like to be a part of any of our other showcases, please let us know at elevatorshowcase@gmail.com. We would love to have you involved with this. We had a couple new folks today, so there's always room for new folks to join us in the elevator. You just have to do something that's 5 minutes and under and not racist or homophobic or ableist or transphobic or, any of the bad stuff. Anything that you think would be really good on a Joe Rogan podcast won't belong on this show. So just use that as your barometer. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Bruce, play the music and roll the credits.